So I started walking to my regular place for Sudash Lishit.
Welcome to the pod.
So basically, we go to see Rav Yitzchak Meir Morgenstern on Shabbat, and I'm very strict with my Sudash Lishit. Don't like to miss it. Don't like to go to different places. Because for me, the highest time of Shabbat, I like to lock in and get what I need for that Shabbat and for the upcoming week. And so we went. I prayed in the morning, finished my meal. Rav Yitzchak Meir Morgenstern just started praying as I finished my meal. So we went over, and it was amazing just to see him. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that. We'll get to the question I asked him. So
after the prayer at 3 p.m.
Yeah, Avidan was trying to convince me to stay.
You wanted to leave. Can you imagine?
For the meal, and one of the biggest tzaddikim in the world, and now he's in Tzfat, and I'm like, no, I have to go to my meal for the Lishit. I'm not trying to miss it.
And it's like, what other time he's gonna be here?
Exactly,
Maybe another time, but now
I already got a
opportunity.
bracha from him, and I was more than happy with that, the ability to get a bracha from him, and I just wanted to go and do my avodah, do my Sudash Lishit how I always did. And Avidan's telling me to stay, and I'm like, no, I don't want to stay. I want to go. He says, you know what? I'm going to ask the Rabbi what to do. So
Okay.
as I say that, he walks right next to us, and I said,
Just came out of the mikveh.
For the Rav, yeah, it's right out of the mikveh. The first question he gets, where do I eat Sudash Lishit?
Did you ask it like that?
I said, my friend wants me to stay here with you, and I want to go to my place that I go every Sudash Lishit. What do I do? And he laughed, and he looked at Avidan,
looks at us,
and
turns to us like
crazy smile. Avidan got scared though.
no, not from that time. Not that time. Made me happy.
And he thought a little bit. And I said to him, I was like, listen, the same person that I want to go to, he always tells me that you need a little bit of light along the path that has the same amount of power as if you were to take all those little candles and put them in one room. It's better to have a little bit of light spread out over time than to have one big room of light, one big encounter with light, and then you just left empty after that.
Yeah.
Spread a little light. So I told him all this, and he says,
well, that's what you said. That's what he said.
I told him to
That's what you told him?
I told that to the Rebbe.
Oh, wow.
So I said, you're the big light, but he's my little bit of light along the way. And he said, before that, actually, I said, I don't know what to do. And one of the guys there tried to make a little bit of fun, and he says, who says you need to know? I said, I don't know. So Rav Morgenstern says, not knowing is the highest level a Jew can get to. And then he took a few more steps, and he realized that I was waiting for a real answer, and he said that connecting to the true tzaddik of the generation is the highest work that a Jew has in this world, and that I should go wherever I feel the most dveikut. So I started walking to my regular place for Sudash Lishit. And then I had a little stop, and I thought of myself, and I said, there has to be a way I can do both. There has to be a way to sort this out that I can do both. So I started to think about the halachas of Sudash Lishit.
Beauty of halacha.
Yeah, and the beauty of halacha that in the way that I learned it from the Rav Avadia Yosef, that the power of allowing things, the power of heter, koach de hetera, the ability to, with the halacha, allow someone to do something instead of constraining them. And I try to figure in my head, how do I make this work that I can also stay with the tzaddik and also go to my regular place for Sudash Lishit, and I have like 10 minutes left till Shkia, have to wash somewhere, have to do something. So I started to think, okay, wait, I can wash here before Shkia.
And this is only, by the way, not Sudash Lishit for Rabbi Yitzchak Meir Morgenstern. This was the first Sudash.
Yeah, this is his first meal. I was already...
You have to understand, his Seder is something else.
Exactly. We're like talking like 3:30 right now. Shkia is around like 4:10. And like he's just starting his day meal, and I'm trying to go to my third meal. And in the end, it comes into my head that I can actually wash for Hamotzi and make a bracha and start my Sudash Lishit, which is his Sudash Shniya, with him. And then after Shkia, while I'm already in a meal, I can leave and go to my regular place where my wife was waiting for me. And I was really, really happy to be able to get to that realization that through halacha, there's actually a window for me to enjoy both worlds of what I usually do and what I feel like I need, and also the spontaneous arrival of a huge tzaddik to Tzfat. So I was really happy that I got to do both. So
you stayed.
I stayed, and then I left, and I really got to do both. I got to go, just like what he said, is go to the place where you're going to feel the most dveikut. And for me, at that very moment, was actually being with him, because it was really impressive to see him, and like seeing a king.
Sorry,
and but then going to my regular place was needed also for my sanity. So thank God for halacha that allows us to do
I just love
amazing things.
Yeah, I just love that he prays so late. It works out for me perfectly.
I'm not
just not for the same reason.
Yeah, I'm not down.
Like he prays probably at 11. He prays at 11, something like that. Like he starts the Amidah apparently right before. Because I came only at Musaf, so I don't know myself. But I've been told that he starts prayer right before, like the Amidah,
Chatzot.
right before Chatzot.
Yeah, it makes sense because 11.
I wonder what he does before that. Probably he learns a lot of Chassidus and other stuff and Hitbodedus. And it's not what I do before that time.